Hi everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison. What a weekend full of ups and downs. This weekend has been a bit crazy, and the chat has been crazy in the Telegram group as well. If you want to join a Telegram group, we've got a brilliant community over there talking intelligent conversation about crypto. So if you want to join a Telegram group, click the link down below. And I've also got the Facebook group as well. If you want to join that as well, that'll be fantastic. And you can also join a private group if you go over to CYT-Crypto.com. Invest in the program, tells you all about kind of cryptocurrencies if you're just getting into it. And it's also got my trading strategies of exactly how I buy coins and make a profit. So I think we calculated them up about, I can't remember, it's just over 1,000% profit. Or nearly up to 1,500%. Okay, so we're going to get on with it. We're just going to see who's in the house just now, and we'll just get in 1 wee second. Not prepared at all. A lot of kind of personal stuff going on just now, but I wanted to do this video because it's an exciting weekend. Okay, so who's in? Who's in the house? Right, we've got Marcus Jafarai's in the house, Craig Knight's in the house, Alex Jug, Dominic is in, Stephen King has joined us, Mike D, Stephen, oh I've said that, Christopher Dalson, Eric, MT Carmel's in the house, Honest Crypto Journey from Edinburgh, George Charles, Bliv AK, Rob UK, and welcome Rob. Rob, you're doing a brilliant job. Cole Phillips, Char Dan is in the house. Good morning to you, Eddie Holland, Mark Pollen, Owen West, Rob Taylor. Just sold my PundiX to gain more Babb. Excellent. So we're going to be talking about PundiX, Babb, Kin, and a load of others as well. JC Standard, Bruce Rudling is in. Musa Moose, Reginald Bowler, welcome back. Nicely Van Static. Is that right? I've not seen you before. Welcome to this channel. If you like these videos, remember to hit the like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well. And join our Telegram group and a Facebook group as well. Just click the links down below. Cooper's in the house as well. Chris Winch is in. Good morning to you, mate. Matthew Parks, Richard Rowland, Hayden Wilcox, and Marty and Sonia has also joined us. Welcome, everybody. Okay, what the hell has been going on over the weekend? Okay, we're just going to take a wee look. Bitcoin is up and down. It doesn't know what it wants to do just now. But kind of stabilised. I say kind of. So Bitcoin at the moment is $8,413 according to CoinMarketCap.com, down 0.75%, which is good. Overall market cap is 389 billion at the moment just now, and Bitcoin dominance is 36.8%, down slightly, which means people are getting out of Bitcoin and going into alts or USDT. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens with that. We'll take a look at the kind of big players just now, what's been happening. I was looking at the Kin chart there. So we'll go to USDT. And we'll go to Binance USDT. So look at the Bitcoin price first of all. We can see it was going up. It did take a dip. We're just going to look at the kind of 1 hourly chart just now. So it was going down. We were afraid kind of over the weekend, come Friday and Saturday, we thought, okay, Bitcoin's going down, home market is going down. Everybody, including me, was getting a little bit, oh shit, what's going to happen here? So it did get down to 8,150, and before going back up to about 8,750, and it's just took, the arses kind of fell out of it a wee bit just now, so it's now at 8,337 according to Coinagate now. Is that the right time? I'm just going to refresh it. No, it is the right time, so that's fine. 8,337 it is at the moment. What about Ethereum? How's Ethereum doing as well? That's taking a dip with the Bitcoin obviously as well. That did get up to $740 again before coming back down. It's sitting at 696 just now. Litecoin, again the same, following Bitcoin price. It's now at $136. Expect that to climb again. It was at 146. Neo's done exactly the same. You can see all the charts are extremely similar because of the Bitcoin price, and we tend to follow the Bitcoin price rightly or wrongly. That tends to happen all the time because we're so tied to Bitcoin. XRP. XRP's not done quite as bad, but they did take a dip as well. They're at 70 cents just now. They did get up to 75 cents. I still think they're going to do well. We'll just take a look at Bitcoin Cash as well. Exact same chart. 1358 just now. So that's the state of play at the moment. We're just going to take a look at the Bancor network and see what's happening in Bancor. So we've been trading a lot in the Telegram group. We've been trading a lot on Bancor, to be honest. And we'll just go for the kind of highs of 24 hours. Kin and PundiX, they are doing amazing just now. PundiX just doesn't seem to be stopping at all. I thought at 1.2 cents, I thought, okay, that would be a good time to sell or maybe swap it for another coin. Somebody in the Telegram group was talking about kind of swapping it out for another coin and maybe going into Tron. And I said it might be a good idea to do that, 1200 or 1.2 cents. But it's still going up. It's 1.5 cents at the moment. That gives it a market capitalization of about 884 million, which puts it in the top 30 coins. So that doesn't show on CoinMarketCap. It doesn't show on CoinMarketCap at all. PundiX, I wonder if they've updated it yet. I don't think they have. No, they've still not updated it. But I think it's the total supply is about 65 billion. Circulating supply is about 65 billion. I believe that to be correct, which would give it a market capitalization of around 884 million. Is that correct? Right, I'm just going to see that. 65, 123, 123, 123, star 0.15. 975 million it would give it market capitalization of. So that might not be correct. So we'll need to get the updated figures on that as well. But I'm sure it's a market capitalization I've seen on one of the other exchanges. I can't remember which one. That was 884 million just now. So it puts it in the top 30. We'll just see. I've been going well inside. It'll overtake Ontology, it'll overtake Verge. 0x, it's going to be in the top 30 anyway once the circulating supply is updated on CoinMarketCap. Now it is on another kind of website similar to CoinMarketCap. I can't remember what one it was, but I'm sure it's 884 million. So PundiX has been doing fantastic. It doesn't see any signs of stopping just now. It's at an all-time high just now as well. Now you might go to the chart on CoinMarketCap and see an all-time high of maybe $3 or something like that, but that's not the right price. They changed from PXS to NPXS, 1,000 to 1 swap. So that I don't know what it's going to show on. If we look at the graph on CoinMarketCap, oh, that's good. It shows the correct one, which is good. I thought it was going to show you seeing an all-time high of $3 or something. That was before the swap happened. So we're all good. So it's an all-time high just now for PundiX, and it just shows no sign of stopping just now. I don't know where it's going to stop. It's anybody's guess. But if I was invested in this, I've been in and out of PundiX. I swapped my PundiX about 6,000 last week to go into Kin at 166. Kin has now gone up 100%. From there, and I kind of spoke about Kin last week, and a lot of people in the Telegram group got into Kin as well. I told kind of private members as well before I put it in the main Telegram group, and a lot of people got into it then. So we're up 100% already with Kin, and I still think Kin is going to go up. They're speaking of consensus that starts today in a few hours. That's going to kick off in a few hours' time. But that will start today as well. Ted Livingston is speaking at Kin, at the consensus forum as well. So I believe Kin can at least again double from here. And I think it's for longer term, it's a brilliant hold for long term. And it's good for the short term as well. PundiX, I honestly don't know. I thought it would start going down around about 1,200 or 1.2 cents or 12,000. on that, but it's not gone down. It just seems to be going up and up and up. Well, it's went down about 1,000 just now, actually. So I don't know where it's going to stop, to be honest. PundiX is doing absolutely brilliant. There's a few others on Bancor as well. Petrova, FRV, and that's at 6,000 just now. That's gone up. It was up higher than that as well. So it seems to be coins that go on the Bancor network are doing really, really well. I'm just going to see there's a new one come on as well. It was just the Joy token. It just came on. That's a gaming protocol, and I don't know how that's going to do, but it's just came on as well in the last few hours, and that's at 17 cents. I believe the ICO, its cheapest was about 10 cents, and the pre-sale you got 10% discount about 18 cents, so it's just below the main. If we look at Joy token, we can check out the ICO price. Joy token. Just make sure I'm on. Yeah, I'm on. I think I'm on. Okay, Joy token, where was the token structure? Yeah, so on the 13th of April it was 18 cents. So you're getting in below the ICO price, but the pre-sale price was 10 cents, as I said. So it's still not a bad price to look at just now. And as I said, this is for a gaming platform. They seem to have an okay team. I don't know too much about it. I've not checked really into the team just yet. Seem to have a lot of experience in there as well. So that might be worth looking at, Joy token as well. But at 17 cents just now, I just don't know. And I don't know what I'm just going to see if it's on. I don't think it's on yet. No, it's not on CoinMarketCap just now. So I don't know what the circulating supply is just now. Obviously we could find out on the website as well. Okay, I'll go over to some chat just now. See what we've got in. See who we've got in. Right, one wee sec. Honest Crypto Journey, what a great weekend. Sold a lot of backs on Friday as Kin and PundiX were looking good on the charts. It increased the dollar value of my portfolio by over 90%. Wow, that is brilliant. And that is brilliant, Honest Crypto Journey. A really good kind of trade you've made there, obviously. Martin Sonia saying good morning. Meng Lai saying good morning at Verhagen, saying good morning. Stephen Mather. Hi Steve, what's your price prediction for Babb at the end of 2019? Oh, I honestly couldn't say. It depends on a lot of things for Babb. For Babb, it really depends on if they get the banking license, or sorry, when they get the banking license. So when Babb get their banking license, when they go into more exchanges, honestly, for the end of 2019, that's a long way to look in the future. But for the end of 2018, I can see it being easily kind of 5 cents. Once they get on the exchanges, once they get the banking licenses, once they do everything they're going to do on the roadmap as well, easily 5 cents, probably 10 cents more like. End of 2019, oh God, goodness knows, could be, I don't know, 50 cents a dollar. That's just kind of totally guessing. But if they do everything that they say they're going to do and they hit everything, then this could be huge. And you're talking, Babb has still only got a market capitalization of 40 million. It's still 40 million just now. So anybody's kind of guess, but 40 million, even if they 10x from here, which goes up to 2 cents, the 10x from here, that's only a market capitalization of 400 million, which is relatively low considering the rest of the market as well. So 400 million, so if it 10x'd 400 million, would put it into the top 55. So if we went to kind of 800 million, that would go into the top 30. Yeah, it would be sitting at 32, so that would be 20x from here for Babb. So there's no real news coming out of Babb because they've been in Bahrain. Obviously they've been in talks with the Bahrain Central Bank, and they've been in talks with the bank, and they're busy doing the applications for the banking licenses. Obviously, there's a lot of work involved in that, and that's the main focus as well. Obviously, they're working on the app as well, and they're working on getting on the exchanges at the same time as well. So there's a lot going on at Babb just now. It's quiet just now. However, when kind of Bitcoin price was coming down, Babb stayed relatively stable. It didn't really do much. It didn't go down like the whole market went down. It you can see here on the chart, it was relatively stable. There was kind of dips and peaks as well, but relatively stable overall. So we can expect this once the price of Bitcoin starts going back up. And I think I've been saying it all along that price of Bitcoin is probably going to coincide with consensus going back up as well. I said kind of middle of this week, end of this week, that the whole market is probably going to start going back up. Traditionally, markets have gone back up in May, June time. So we'll need to wait and see what happens. So Bitcoin is 8,350 just now. Who else is in? Good day, Steve. So I'm glad I'm on PundiX, but so pissed I wait too long. I'm on Kin. Davey Stewie. Kin, I think you're still, if you're in Kin, if you've just got into Kin just now, I still think it's got a lot of legs in it. 329 just now. But I still think this is going to double from here in the next couple of weeks as well. I can see this easily doubling or even kind of tripling. So it might get to 1,000. And that's not, I think 1,000 is its all-time high. If we look at Kin, we'll just look at Kin on the, see what its all-time high was. So 335 just now. Yeah, 0.001, so 1/10 of a cent was, or 1.3 of a cent was its all-time high. So you're talking still 4x from here just to get to its all-time high. And back then in January, they didn't have what they've got just now. They didn't have all the news. They didn't have more fundamentals going for it as well. They've got their own blockchain coming out over the Stellar blockchain, or a fork of the Stellar blockchain. So that's all coming out. And listening to Ted Livingston talking with his passion, his enthusiasm, and everything, this is easily going to reach its all-time high well before the end of the year. And I don't want to push it and say it's going to happen within the next month, but I do think it will. And put your big boy pants on, your big girl pants on, do your own research, but that's just my opinion. This is not financial advice, but I think it's going to reach its all-time high of 1.3 of a cent before, probably within a month. That's what I'm going to say. So I'm still in Kin, even though I'm up 100% in profit with that, 100% ROI. I'm going to stay in it. Normally what I would do is I'll take out my original investment and just keep the rest, but I'm not going to do that because I really do believe this is going to go another maybe 3-4x from here. Babb, never taken anything out of Babb at the moment. I did take out my original investment before, but I'm still fully kind of invested in that. Not fully invested, you know what I mean? I've got all my investment in Babb just now, never taken anything out. PundiX I swapped for Kin. On hindsight, should have done that. Yeah, I done the right thing. So I made a lot of money with kind of PundiX, well, a bit of money with PundiX, and put it into Kin. Kin then went up 100%, still think it's going to go higher. PundiX, I don't know what it's going to do, because I really thought it would stop rising about 1.2 cents, but it's not. It went up to 1.55 cents. So I just don't know what PundiX is going to do. It's got a lot of hype just now, PundiX. But I think when people see that the coin market cap, when the circulating supply comes on, when it's in the top 30, I think a lot of people might kind of sell out of it. But I said that 1.2 cents, so I just don't know with that. So a strange one. It's not a strange one. It's a really good coin, obviously. They do point of sale kind of machines. That's the whole thing. And just bringing cryptocurrency to the masses. That's what they're all about. So this could go way higher. It could even 10x from here. We just don't know. Crypto Don Juan is in the house. Welcome to you. Rain's in the house as well. Good morning to you. On West, I'm big on Kin and Babb, just filling up the bags every week. You have a realistic price prediction for Kin end of year. Kin for the end of the year, if they can achieve everything that they want to achieve, again, it's difficult to kind of predict. I just think in multiples of 10x's, so I think it's definitely going to 10x from here before the end of the year. In my mind, there's no question it's going to 10x from here for the end of the year. But 10x puts it on a market capitalization of about, I think it's 1.7 billion. So it would mean more money coming into the market overall. If we were going to look at that, what's the market capitalization? Well, it'd be 2.5 billion if it was 10x from here. So if it was going to 10x from here, 2.5 billion, that would mean a lot more money being in the crypto space overall. And I think that's going to happen anyway. And when I say a lot more money, we're talking a couple of $1 trillion. So we've got $389 billion at the moment, a couple of trillion. And I think most of the good alts are going to go up, obviously, as well as Bitcoin as well. So yeah, I could easily see it 10x for the end of the year. But that's just my opinion. Today, Hooker's in. Good morning to you. York, Deluca, hello from Oklahoma City. Okay, can you go over deal stack and let us know if it's worth investing in? New on IDEX. I haven't looked over that. I wouldn't like to kind of say and look at it just now and just say yes or no if it's worth investing in. Obviously, you have to do your own research. I've not researched it. Richard Rowland, Coin Checkup. Is it Coin Checkup it's on? It gives the market cap. Coin Checkup's a good site as well, but it was another site that it was on. PundiX. Ah, bollocks. I hate the bloody adverts, man. Still not giving the market cap on there as well. Yeah, it's just giving the total supply, it's not giving the full circulating supply. On Coin Checkup, it was another site it was on. I need to try and find it. But it's similar to Coin Market Cap. MT Carmel, PundiX looks like they're actually going to be the first payment solution. It looks brilliant. PundiX looks absolutely brilliant. And that's why I got into it. I first got into it when it was 700. So when it was only at 700, PundiX is now at 14,000. So it's kind of almost, what has it gone up? 20x from 700. So it's done brilliant. It's done amazing. And that's over the last 5 weeks or so. Juan is in the house as well. Good morning from sunny Spain. All your recommended coins are doing great. I'm in Kin, Babb, PundiX for long term hold. Yeah, I think all of these coins for long term are going to be excellent. Are going to be really, really amazing. Kin, Babb and PundiX. I think they're all going to do really amazing. King Ebo Crypto is in the house. Welcome to you. Dazard Booth is in. Welcome to you. Rob UK. Any news from Dubai for Babb? There's nothing come out yet. I'm just going to check on the Twitter just now and look at Babb. Get Babb. See if there's anything new come out. Exciting updates from that. That's May the 10th, so there's no updates yet. But we can trust that they're working on the application. I would imagine they're going to work on that, the banking application or the license application for Bahrain, because they could essentially get that within 60 days. So they have to put that in just now. They've been sandboxed at the moment for 20 days, so they have to get that within the 20 days. So I think we'll see news soon, and I think it's going to be good news. And when that happens, you can just see Babb skyrocketing. But at this price, this is a good price for accumulating for Babb. If you're into Babb, if you've done your research and this is a very good price for accumulating. Stu Johnson just caught you. Excellent. Good to have you here, Stu. Peter Harding, Babb is going to do the same, if not more than PundiX. I think so. I think we're going to see Babb 10x as well, easily. Very easily. Once it gets its first banking license application, then they're going to get more coverage on the likes of YouTube and the news as well. It's going to be the first bank on the blockchain, the first fully licensed bank on the blockchain. So they're going to get a lot of coverage in the news, on YouTube, etc. And I think there's going to be a lot of FOMO going into that as well. So if you hold Babb, I think you're going to be really happy. Crypto Keith, what do you think of Policy Pal? It hit the market a few days ago and looking good. I haven't checked into that either. I'm going to have to check into a lot of coins. What I have been checking into, I've seen a brilliant video and I tried to find it there. If you can bear with me 1 wee second, I'm just going to see if I can find this video. Somebody posted it in our Telegram group and it was an absolutely amazing video. I'm just going to see if I can find it here. And I believe it was DEFCON 1. So I'm just going to look. DEFCON 1. When did I post it? Sure, it was yesterday morning. And I'm going to share it with you because it was an absolute brilliant video. What day is it today? 1 wee second. No, I can't find it. 1 wee sec. So this was a video. It was I think it was CNBC or something. They posted a video. It was in Korea, and they were looking at various kind of ICOs that were coming out, and they're looking at a specific company that invested in ICOs, not specifically ICOs, but invested in companies, Korean companies. And I'll try and find it for you. I can't actually find it at the moment. If anybody's on here and they know what I'm talking about, if you're in the group, let me know what it is. But basically, they came across a company called Hashed. This was a Korean company called Hashed. And what they do is, these guys started out with a portfolio of about $600,000. And they started investing in these companies. I think they brought that the money up. I can't remember it. I'd need to watch the video to get an exact figure. But we're talking a hell of a lot of money that they got back from that original $600,000. And now they've invested in, or they're accelerating companies to get onto the market, and they're kind of backing these Korean companies that are coming out. Some of the companies looked brilliant. Some of the ICOs that are coming out looked absolutely amazing. And you can see here on the Hashed website, there's Terra. Terra looks good. I looked into that as well. TTC looks good, kind of decentralized social networking platform. Sentinel Protocol, got really excited about that when I seen that. Icon, they're really big time into Icon. Coin Manager as well, I've never checked that. I don't think that is on it. So this is an investment portfolio. Quarkchain looks brilliant as well. Looks really good. Materium looks good as well. So I checked into a lot of these, and I'm not really into ICOs because I don't like to tie up my money for that long. Sometimes it can be 2 or 3 months before you see anything. So this, and they're into Pundi as well, PundiX. QuantStamp, which I'm into as well, AirSwap, Kyber Network, Connects, Decentraland, IXX, Imisigo, Qtum as well. So Red Pulse, they're into as well. So this is their kind of investment portfolio. So if these guys are really smart and they've got $600,000, and I'm sure it was something like a couple of $1 billion they've got it up to, but I can't be certain. But I'll find that video and I'll post a link in the comments as well for you as well. They're also into Tomo Chain as well. So if these guys are into it, then it's worth checking out these companies that they've got in their investment portfolio. Because if they've got a track record like that, then I would definitely be checking into these companies. So I'll post this link for you just so you can have a look. And I'll post a link for the video as well. And somebody in here might know what I'm talking about, the CNB. I'm sure it was CNBC video where he was doing. It was a brilliant video as well. I'm just going to check 1 wee sec. I don't want to kind of keep showing you the screen when I'm checking. I'm going to see the liked videos. Who the hell was it? It was a brilliant... Right, no, I'll post in a group because I'm just wasting too much time for you. What's the comments? Gethin Davis saying, I owe your drink, mate. Saying, morning everyone, thanks for the PundiX tip, Steve. So glad I got in at 45 sats. Wow, that's brilliant. So what's it in Satoshi term? What's PundiX in Satoshi term? Just now I know it's linked to Ethereum on 179, so you've 4x'd, 5x'd, nearly 4x your money. That's brilliant. Fantastic. Crypto Don Juan Digitex exchange has big news coming out today regarding their ICO. DGTX, I haven't checked that out. Crypto Don Juan. Sean D. Macaulay, morning biggin. Check out on Google China's leap for wallet-free living. Very interesting. I've seen that video. So I watched the video this morning. That was talking about, it was a Tron crypto tone, I think it was. Had a video out talking about wallet-free living in China. And it was originally on WSJ, Wall Street Journal, about wallet-free living in China. That was really good as well. Post that link. Guess who's on the board of directors? Tron, yep. So Chinese pay by phone with either WeChat or Alipay, which backed the Chinese version of Uber. Yeah, Tron wants to be like WeChat and Alipay. 1.3 billion Chinese, can't be wrong. Yes, these are really, really big markets. China, we have to pay attention to what's happening in China. We have to pay attention to what's happening in Korea. Really, really big in crypto, on crypto. Everybody's talking about it across all demographics. In Korea, when you watch the CNBC video as well, you'll see exactly what I mean. I wish I could find that video for you, but I'll find it and post it in the comments. And when you watch it, it just got me really excited about what's happening kind of across there in China and Korea and the Asian markets, because they're big on it. And over here, well, over in the UK, still most people don't know about it. They'll tell you probably that they know kind of what Bitcoin is about. They won't know anything about blockchain or anything like that. So we're really up. We're still at this first stage of crypto just now here in the UK. America would be a wee bit more, I would imagine, but nowhere near as up on the blockchain and kind of crypto world as the Asian markets. We need to pay attention to what they're doing if we want to gain more knowledge and really understand what can be the promise of crypto and what could be happening in the future as well. Tron wants to be like WeChat, yeah. So we're just going to take a look at Tron just now. So last week I got into Tron. So I sold out of ZRX temporarily to get into Tron at 853. It since went down to about 712. When I got into 853, I just timed the markets totally wrong. That's when Bitcoin took a huge dump. But it's came back up and it's at 834 just now. Am I going to sell out of it? No. I'm going to stay in it. I do believe Tron is going to double before the end of this month. Bold prediction, I know, but I think it's going to double. It's going to hit at least 1500, 1600 Satoshi. So I'm staying in Tron. And I think Tron is going to surprise everybody this year, I believe. I've believed in Tron for ages. I spoke about it for ages as well. Just think they're going to do amazing things this year. And I've been in and out of Tron as well. Been out of it for the last few weeks, but I've got back in to it just now. And I don't know if I'm going to stay in. It was originally going to be a short-term play, because I do think the price is going to dip after the kind of mainnet launch, but I think they've got more news coming out that might surprise everybody, and it's just going to stay up, and it's just going to keep on going up. But I don't know, it might take a dip after the mainnet launch as well. So I might get out and back in again, but long-term, I really do believe that Tron are going places. So it's at 834 just now. Who are the big winners on Binance? And Grossly coin has gone up big time. So that was up at 10,867. Now at 19,000. It's almost doubled. And that was only from yesterday. So it's almost doubled from nearly yesterday. BCN, I'm pissed about that because I didn't get in. I said last week BCN is going to be a brilliant trading coin. And it went down to about 109. I looked at getting in. I just didn't have the funds, if I'm being really honest. I didn't have the funds. I didn't want to sell out of any of the others and get into it. But I thought one of the others was going to come up quicker than it did. And I was going to get out of some of that and get into BCN. But I didn't. So BCN's up to, from where it was, 109 to 132. It has been as high as about 150. That would have been a really good play. So this is going to be a brilliant trading coin for the next couple of months, BCN. Because a lot of people don't want to hold it long term, but they want to kind of speculate it on in the short term. Luna has done brilliant as well. Not in the last 15 minutes though. I'm just looking at the hourly chart. Yeah, it did. It spiked. So it went from about 17,000 up to 46,000. 200%. Wow. And then it came shot right back down. That gravity taking full effect there. DLT is doing good. Agrego Delta, I was in them. I kind of sold out of them as well. Nulls is doing excellent as well. Where is ZRX at the moment? 19,310. So I got out to around 20,000 for ZRX. But for long term, I can see this for the end of the year hitting easily kind of 4x and 5x from here. Got a really good kind of protocol as well. So I think ZRX are going to do well. Who are the others? Who are the kind of losers here? Zilliqa. I know they're at consensus as well. I think that they're going to rise big time. So they might do well for the short term. So you can see here, this is a perfect chart to show you this. So Zilliqa, you can see here, this is the 1 day chart. And you can see on the 7MA, which is a moving average, what's happened all the way up with Zilliqa is it's come down. I'm just going to show you this. So it's gone up, then it comes down and it hits the 7MA and uses that as support and then bounces back up. And it's done that all the way up. Hits the 7MA price, bounces back up. So now it's hit the 7MA price again. So it looks as if it's going to bounce back up from here at 1972. I'll just get this down again. So now, if you're kind of into Zilliqa and you like Zilliqa, you can see it's went up to 2,000, kind of 500 before. It's at 1,900 just now. So now looks a perfect time to get into Zilliqa if you're trading Zilliqa just now. It looks a brilliant time to get into that as well. So this is a perfect chart to illustrate that. I've been talking about that for the last couple of weeks. When you see that in the day chart, you can see it in the sometimes the hourly chart as well. Just a kind of beautiful move. On the hourly chart, it doesn't look good if we're looking at that. But on the daily chart, I like the 1 hour, 6 hour and daily chart. So it's using that as support as well. And it's bouncing off the 25 MA on the 6 hourly chart. So it's been doing that all along as well. Bouncing off round about the 25 MA. So yeah, it looks to be a good play round about just now. Depending on the BTC price, what is the BTC price? If that kind of stabilizes, it's gone down a wee bit. It's 8358 at the moment. So we need to wait and see if that stabilizes. Check out Speed Cash under 1 million market cap. Excellent. Need to check. There's loads of them to check out. Loads of them. So the coins I was talking about for the ICOs was Quarkchain. Just so you can check out yourself. I'm not going to give a kind of review here. These are just some of the ones I kind of liked the look of when I was talking about this. When I seen that video from CNBC, as I said. So I got excited about Quarkchain, got excited about Fantom as well, but discovered Fantom is going to be a private pre-sale and it's only going to be accredited investors for a pre-sale for this. So an accredited investor for the SEC, they want accredited investors for this because it's US based, I think. And I think it's going to be, I think if you've got over $200,000 or something that you can afford to lose basically, and you've got over $1 million to invest or something. I can't remember the exact figures, but accredited investors only for this, I believe. So this looks really good as well when it comes to market. This can excite me as well. Sentinel Protocol as well looks really good. So Sentinel Protocol is a crowdsourced threat intelligence platform to protect you against hacks, scams or frauds. So I think this is much needed as well. So Sentinel Protocol is going to do well, I think, as well. And check out this company called hashed.com. As I said, it's a Korean investment company. It looks really good and I'm just going to follow them, see what they're doing and check out the coins that they've got. So it's good. It's good for research. Sean Demacaulay, partnerships will be coming in thick and fast after mainnet. I do believe that as well. Forget the rest of the world. Chinese digital transactions at the moment are in its trillions. It's crazy. It's crazy how far advanced the Chinese are over there. Pete Harding, Coin Market Cap, great site for road altcoins roadmaps. Excellent. I've checked that out before as well, and it is a good one. Richard Rowland, NPXS, 869 million. Coin Codex, that was it. Coin Codex, that was the one I was trying to remember. Bollocks. Copen Codex. Right, so see where PundiX is just now. So this is a really good site. I just found it this morning. Because I was trying to discover what the circulating supply of PundiX was, and I couldn't figure it. Even in the group, the Telegram group, they didn't. I have to kind of NPXS. Right, so what they're saying here. Yeah, market capitalization of 862 million. And if we go to see who's got market capitalization. $862. Oh, it is. It's up there already. Number 31. So it's 31 top 31 coins in the world, PundiX, and that's just been over the last 5 weeks that's got up there, which is, it's amazing. Coin Codex, thanks very much for that. Really appreciate that, Richard. I checked it this morning as well on my laptop. I work in the kitchen. This is my office. Or in the mornings I get up and kind of work on the laptop in the kitchen, and I come here to work during the day in the office. Martin Sonia, Coin Libio auto updates and has got PundiX at 39th. I much prefer it to market cap. Coin market cap, if you click on a coin, it gives you all the info. Like how it constantly updates. Coin Libio, check that out as well. We'll just have a wee look at Coin Libio. Obviously it's not got the comma in there. Nah, not coming up. Obviously that's kind of spelt wrong there. Lorenzo, hello from West Palm Beach. Can you please explain me how the gas fee on Bancor network works? The gas fee, it just depends on how much you're buying. So it really depends on how much you're buying. Obviously the gas fee as well, it's paid in Ethereum. So you have to have enough Ethereum in there to cover the gas fee costs. And it goes up and down. It's Bancor's brilliant. Love it. Love the kind of UX. Love it. The everything, kind of design experience and just the trading experience. But the fees are too high, and the premiums are too high as well. When you go to buy more than $2,000 worth of coins, premiums are way too high for it to be a really good kind of exchange. So they have to fix that. They have to look at that. I don't know how they kind of work that out, and I'm just going to show you an example. I don't know if they'll let me do it actually. I don't think they will. 1 wee second. If you bear with me a second, I just want to kind of show you how they work this out. I'm going to sign in just now. So if I was to go to 1 second. And we'll go to Ethereum. So just say we're going to buy PundiX, for example, or BAX. Right, so I'll just show you this just now, exactly what I mean by the premiums. So we can see here, if I was to buy 1 Ethereum's worth of BAX token, I would get 359,000. And you can see the price here in GUI or Ethereum would be 278. But if I was to buy 10, we can see the price changing. So it goes up to 281. If I was to buy 100, which is $70,000 worth, it goes up to 314 with a price slippage of 13.35%. Obviously with the price slippage, you can change that. So it's kind of like 314. You can change that so the price slippage is not as high as well. So it's a price difference up or down 13.35%. And it tells you all about the price slippage here as well. If you're to buy 1,000 Ethereum worth, which is $704,000, the price would go up to 648, basically double what the actual price is, or nearly triple what the actual price is. So you're charged a premium, so you have to be really careful when you're buying on Bancor. So we'll see it, what it is. One Ethereum worth is 278, 2 is 278, 3 is 278, which is good, and then 4, which is $2,800, it goes up slightly. So it starts going up round about after, say, about 2 or 3 Ethereum worth. So it's not a good exchange if you're buying a lot. Now you might think, okay, I'm not really buying a lot, but just say you bought PundiX. If you bought PundiX, say you put in $2,000 of PundiX at 400, when it was, or say when it was at 700, it's 10x from there. You've now got $20,000. So if you said, okay, PundiX, NPXS, and you wanted to change that into Ethereum, and say you had $20,000 worth, I don't know what that would be, around about, say, 1 million. That's $14,000. So 1 Ethereum equals 48607 PundiX. But if we put that down to 100,000, 48325. We put it down to 10,000, 48297. So the price is changing all the time. So the premium for selling and buying is not good at all on Bancor if you're going over a certain limit. And where is Kin just now? 348, still up 62%. Got the highest movers. PundiX 14638, still high, still really high just now. DRT Dom Raider, haven't looked into that. 26%. Jet 8. 13%. So I have to admit there's a lot of good coins come onto the Bancor exchange before it hits kind of coin market cap and that. So it's good for research. Lorenzo Joseph, hello from West. Oh, I've said that. Oh, right, that's the one I just answered. Mark Pond, less and less people invest right now. It's a game for big fishes. Small fishes get smashed. So it is. It's not. It's just a matter of kind of knowing what the big fishes are doing, and then going with it and looking at your coins, doing your own research. In the long run, it's going to work out. So that's like saying it's only the big fish that are going to kind of capitalise from the likes of PundiX. If you got into PundiX 4 weeks ago and you stayed in it, you'd have been 10x your money or 15x your money. So I wouldn't say it is just for the big fish. Definitely not MagPawn. And better to wait until token are really ready for future right now. Is it gambling? If it was, it'd be brilliant if it was classified as gambling, because then we wouldn't have to pay any tax in the UK. You don't pay tax on gambling money in the UK. So if the Inland Revenue kind of tax, or they said it was going to be gambling, then that'd be fantastic. We wouldn't have to pay any tax on it. I don't see it as gambling because what you're doing, to be honest, I'd like to see it as gambling as well in a way. But it's an informed choice. But you could say that if you're gambling on horses, because you're looking at the form, you're looking at the kind of jockey, you're looking at the ground as well. You're doing all your research on that, just like we're doing with coins as well. So you could say, is it gambling? Is the stock market gambling? I suppose it would be. Up for debate. It's up for debate. UK Crypto, good morning to you. Nick Smith, Pumpy Dumpy. What is going on? Is it dumping again? 8365? No, it's kind of stabilised just now. But it was a big dump. Yeah. Where are we? Rain, sold half my Pundi at 0.15. Excellent, we'll buy back in. Don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. I don't know when it's going to stop, but they're doing brilliant just now. Stephen Quinn, what do you think of the bigger projects like Icon, ICX? Love Icon. I've been in and out of it before. I do like it for the long term. Think it's going to be a brilliant one for the long term. Marty and Sonia, exclusive inside the Korean crypto market. Is that what it is? Is that what it's called? 1 wee second. CNBC, there it is. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Is that it? Yeah. Brilliant video. Excellent video. This is probably one of the best videos I've seen. If this is the other one. Yeah. That was it. Thank you very much for that. So I'll post that in the chat area just now, the actual link. So thanks very much for that, Marty and Sonia. Really appreciate that. Andrew Wakefield, hi mate. I went into Caviar ICO in January. Has just gone on exchange. Haven't checked that at all. Haven't heard of it. Mervyn Skidmore, ADA, same steady gains. What do you think will happen post consensus? I think ADA's going to go up big time very soon. ADA, we'll look on Binance, BTC price, and the bigger picture. Yeah, there's just no question in my mind that Cardano's going to go up. No question in my mind at all. We're currently sitting at what, 3,000, around about 3,000 just now. It has been as high as 8,000, but I think it's going to go even surpass the 8,000 Satoshi. So we're talking about double, triple from here. No question in my mind at all about Cardano. I think it's going to do brilliant. Mervyn Skidmore, LOL, got BCN at 2235. Buy high, sell low. And that was a day at school. Oh man, you gone at 2235. Nightmare. I think, yep, I hit the high and the low just in the wrong order. Oh, that'd be a nightmare, man. I'm really sorry to hear that. Ant-Man, have you ever looked into HTML? I did in the past. Looked into HTML coin. Wasn't too keen on it. Mervyn Skidmore, if there's loss, any amount is large. Yeah, that's true. Mike D, I like the way Babb team are just quietly going about the business. That's the thing about Babb just now. Babb are doing really well just now, and they're quietly working away in the background, working on the applications, working on the app, and working on getting on exchanges as well. But the price is stable. The price is stable. If we think what the price was 5-6 weeks ago, around about 400, it's went up kind of 500% and it's stabilized at 500%. It has been as high as 3,000 here. There's no doubt it's going to get back to that again. It's just they're working in the background. They're just quietly going about the business. So you're right, I do like what they're doing as well. Still really believe in it. Not shilling it, just do your own research. I just think you're going to make a lot of money if you're into this. And they've got the raising money as well. Kind of, we spoke about that last week as well. I just think they're going to do amazing. What's the name of the all-time high website you used? It was ATH Coin Index. So ATH for all-time high coin index. On the PundiX on there. There they are. I'll just look at that just now and just go back and see, because that'll be in the top 30, won't it? Maybe not on here. Yeah, it's not shown on there. Yeah, it's athcoinindex.com. That's a really good one. It shows you the all-time high price and the all-time high date. So, PundiX. So the all-time high is 1.539. Current price is 1.486 cents. So it's reached its all-time high already just today. So is it going to go higher? I need to wait and see. Although that's got the market cap at a different price, 527. Yeah, I need to sort that out and let everybody know what the circulating supply is for definitively. Alright, so that's a good site. I like ATH Coin Index. Rain, thanks for all the updates. Great Facebook group you have. Hope everyone joins up. Have a good night. Thanks very much, Rain. Good to have you here. Okay, if you want to join the Facebook group, click on the link down below as well. If you want to join the Telegram group, join us with the link down below as well. And if you want to buy the program, just get back a wee bit or just join the program and learn about cryptocurrency if you're a beginner. If you're intermediate and you kind of know about it, you just want a trading strategy, I've got a section on that in there for you as well at CYT-Crypto.com. So I think that'll be really good, and you get to join a private group, and I give calls as well. The latest call I gave was, I'm not going to tell you the latest one, but one of the ones I gave was Kin at 166. It's now went up 100% to 334 just now. So it'd be great to have you over here. And obviously hit the likes, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and hit the notification bell. Do you use Coin Checkup? Yes, I use Coin Checkup. It's brilliant, Ant-Man. I believe the Tron will double in May. Yeah, I do believe as well, but for the testnet, bought the hype and didn't sell the news and lost all the profits I could have made. Won't make that mistake for the mainnet launch. I think this is going to be different for the mainnet launch. I've got a feeling that everybody thinks is going to go back down after the mainnet launch and sell before it, but I think they're going to come out with news that's going to push it even higher. I can't be certain of that. I just think this is going to be a wee bit different. Just got a feeling in my, I feel like my water. Mervyn Skidmore, coinpuffs.com is quite good. Never checked that out. Need to check that out. Noteman, red means buy. Yeah, definitely. Bandit can you think VeChain is a buy opportunity now? Definitely. And share your thoughts on VeChain also. I haven't got time just now, we're just finishing up just now, but I think VeChain is going to be a really good long-term coin. I just think it's going to do really, really well. What do you think about Holochain coin? I haven't checked into it. I know that was hot, pardon the pun. Crypto Keith, which coin do you think will 10x first if you had to guess? Which is going to 10x first? There's so many good coins that could 10x. Kin, do you think Kin is going to 10x first? No. Babb, I'd say Babb will 10x first. Out of the coins I've got just now, is Tron going to 10x first? Nope. PundiX is going to 10x from here. I don't think it's going to 10x from here anytime soon. God, there's so many that could kind of 10x. Babb, I would say, of the coins I'm holding and that I've spoke about, would say is the one that's going to 10x the quickest. If it 10x, it's only going up to 400 million market cap, so it's easily going to get there. So I would say Babb is my 10x coin in the shortest time frame. Noteman, are Warren Buffett, Bill Gates and Charlie the reason of the falling markets? I wouldn't think so. Just because they've said came out and talked about Bitcoin, or Bill Gates talked about shorting Bitcoin. No, I don't think so. It's a whole new market. They're kind of old players as well. I know they've done brilliant in what they do. They're still amazing. They just don't like the change that's happening in the world today. And change is a good thing. And this is what's happening in crypto world. It's change. A lot of people don't like change, so they're going to decry it for the next couple of years until it's accepted totally by everybody. And then they can't avoid the change because they are part of it. Can you provide an example of alien words? Alien words? I don't know what you mean by that. Nexo is a game changer. WePower can 10x. WePower could do really well as well. Elec as well. Electrify Asia. Could that 10x very soon? I think Electrify Asia, I don't know if it could 10x. It could certainly 3x from here. ARK is pumping a bit right now. Excellent. Also, let us know your number one priority into ICO. If I was going into an ICO, I don't usually do them, but if I was going into an ICO, I'd probably go with Sentinel. So I showed you the kind of Sentinel Protocol. I think Sentinel Protocol is going to do really well. Just looking into it, and that comes out in 9 days. So I need to see what happens with the coins I've got. Just now I expect to be up quite a bit. So I'll go for Sentinel Protocol. I think that's going to be a really good one. Or Quarkchain as well could be a really good one. Okay, that's it for the moment. Thank you very much for joining me today. I really appreciate your time with me, and hopefully this has given you a wee bit of insight into what's kind of happening in the crypto world and giving you a few things to look at as well. I'll post all the links down below with the timestamps as well. A lot of people like the timestamps. So Rafi, thank you very much for joining me. Yeah, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure as always. Love talking about crypto, love having you here, love talking to you especially, getting your thoughts on a lot of different things as well. But join us in the Telegram group, link down below, and the Facebook group as well. Join us over there, and join me over at CYT-Crypto.com as well. I need to update the website. It doesn't reflect exactly what's in the program now because I've updated it so much. So join us over there as well. It'll be fantastic. Okay, until next time. Namaste. Take care. Bye now.